A young man, holding a bouquet of red roses, entered the office, a file titled Documents for Approval in his hand. Documents for his sister's job that required the employer's signature. As he handed over the file, his gaze fell on the employer's hand. It was the same locket, exactly like the one around his own neck. The young man was lost in thought. This was the locket he had given his childhood friend, Arya, the day their mothers had separated them. Arya from a millionaire family, and Zane from a poor middle-class household. After signing, Arya handed the file back to Zane, but her gaze stayed fixed on the locket. Time seemed to freeze, but Zane said nothing, quietly took the file, and turned to leave. As he reached the door, Arya's voice called out, "Zane!" He stopped, and Arya asked, "After all these years, fate brings us together, and you're leaving without a word? Why?" Zane looked away. "Fate has never been kind. Poverty is still with me." Arya offered him money, saying, "Money isn't everything. Take this, and you'll be rich too." She then took him to a mall and began picking out expensive clothes for him. When Zane wore the clothes, a spark appeared in Arya's eyes, as though a long-held wish had finally been fulfilled. The next day, Arya transferred her entire company to Zane's name. The same Zane, who once walked into the office carrying files, now managed the company with pride. A few days later, Arya quietly called Zane to her garage and spoke softly, "I transferred my company to you because I don't have much time left." Zane frowned. "What do you mean?" Arya's voice trembled. "I have a disease. The doctors say today could be my last." The silence in the garage was deafening. Zane's steps faltered, and he walked away, crying. Then he turned, hugged Arya tightly, and they both cried, as though all their lost time flowed out of their eyes. A few moments later, they parted and walked in opposite directions, because some separations are destined by fate. Days later, Zane collided with a girl, nearly knocking her over. He caught her and, surprised, said, "Arya?" Arya smiled faintly. "All my reports are normal, Zane. The doctor said there's no disease." Zane stood still for a moment. Arya softly said, "This all happened because of you." And in that moment, time seemed to stop. Their eyes filled with happiness, and their hearts began a new life together.